Imagine a warrior, so consumed by battle madness, that he simply disappears. Not killed. Not captured. Gone. This is the chilling, true story of what happened to one Viking berserker, an enigma that has baffled historians for centuries. Was it supernatural? A trick of the mind? Or something far more extraordinary playing out on a blood-soaked field? The year is 991 AD. The place, Anglo-Saxon England, specifically the marshy coastal lands of Malden and Essex. For decades, Viking longships had been spearing through the cold North Sea, their dragon prows slicing towards England's shores. These weren't mere raids anymore, these were invasions, hungry for land, silver, and souls. On one side, the hardened Anglo-Saxon FYRD, ordinary farmers and skilled warriors, led by their revered alderman Bertnoff. On the other, a terrifying host of Norsemen, their encampment a grim silhouette against the rising sun, fresh from pillaging northern territories, their leader, a shadowy figure known only as Olaf Tryggvason. The air was thick with the stench of salt, fear, and the metallic tang of impending slaughter. This was no skirmish, this was to be a battle for destiny, a clash that would echo through ages. And within the Viking ranks, a beast was stirring. A berserker, preparing for an unmatched display of fury. Amongst the clamor of the Viking horde, one figure stood apart, a hulking shadow against the early morning mist. He was known simply as Bjorn the Mad, a berserker of legend. Unlike the disciplined shield wall of the Anglo-Saxons, Bjorn was a force of primal chaos. Sagas whisper of berserkers entering a trance-like state, a battle fury so intense it rendered them impervious to pain, transforming them into howling, uncontrollable engines of destruction. Bjorn embodied this ferocity. Before the battle, his men spoke of him foaming at the mouth, gnawing on his shield's rim, his eyes wide and unseeing, lost to the berserker gang, the path of the bear. He wore no mail, only animal skins, his body covered in ancient, fearsome tattoos. As the Viking longships landed and the two armies stared each other down across the causeway, Bjorn let out an unholy roar that seemed to tear the very fabric of the air. Anglo-Saxon chroniclers, recounting the terror of that day, spoke of his presence radiating pure, unadulterated menace. He was the spearhead of the Norse advance, a human hurricane about to be unleashed. When the signal was given, the battle erupted into a maelstrom of steel, blood, and guttural screams. Bertnoff, in a fateful act of chivalry that would cost him his life, allowed the Vikings to cross the causeway, transforming a strategic advantage into a deadly, head-on collision. Bjorn the Mad, true to his legend, plunged into the Anglo-Saxon shield wall like a human battering ram. Accounts from the Battle of Malden poem, though poetic, hint at the sheer brutality. He would hack, bludgeon, and tear through man after man, his axe a blur, his movements inhumanly swift. Arrows glanced off him, swords seemed to find only air, or deflect harmlessly from his frenzied hide. He was an unstoppable force, a whirlwind of death. And then, at the height of the slaughter, as the sun climbed higher, painting the marsh red, something inexplicable happened. Mid-stride, mid-swing, in the very heart of the chaos, with dozens of eyes fixed on his terrifying prowess, Bjorn the Mad simply vanished. Not a trace. One moment, he was cleaving through the Anglo-Saxon line, the next, the space he occupied was empty. Warriors on both sides, for a fraction of a second, paused, bewildered. Did he fall? Was he dragged down? No. The ground around him was clear. He was there, and then, he was not. The battle raged on, but the chilling absence of Bjorn sent a ripple of unease through the ranks, a ghost in the machine of war. The Battle of Malden ended in a devastating Anglo-Saxon defeat, their leader Bertnoff slain, his body desecrated. But the mystery of Bjorn the Mad's disappearance lingered, an unsettling footnote in an already bloody saga. How could a warrior of his notoriety, in the thick of battle, vanish without a trace? No body was ever found. No grave marker. No whispers of his escape or capture. It was as if the earth had simply swallowed him whole. Historians and folklorists have grappled with this enigma for centuries. Was it a legend amplified, a poetic license taken by later bards? Or did the Berserker gang truly possess some unknown power? One prevailing theory, often overlooked, points to the profound psychological and physiological effects of the Berserker's trance. Extreme adrenaline, combined with possible ritualistic ingestion of psychoactive substances, like fly-agaric mushrooms, could induce dissociative states, heightened pain thresholds, and even temporary blindness or disorientation. In the fog of war, a berserker so deeply entranced might have wandered off, disoriented and far from the battlefield, only to succumb to his wounds or the elements, his body never recovered. Another, more fascinating, theory suggests a possible, though unlikely, deliberate disappearance. Perhaps Bjorn, upon coming to from his battle fury amidst the carnage, simply walked away, seeking a new life or an anonymous end, his legendary status allowing for such a clean break from history. After all, the Vikings were a people of vast travels and shifting identities. But the truth remains elusive, a chilling testament to the unknown extremes of human ferocity and the enduring mysteries of the Viking Age. The tale of Bjorn the Mad, the berserker who vanished, is more than just a forgotten battle detail, it's a window into the raw, brutal, and often inexplicable world of the Vikings. It reminds us that even in diligently recorded history, there are shadows, moments of profound mystery that defy our understanding. A warrior so ferocious, so utterly consumed by the spirit of battle, that he simply ceased to be present. What forces were at play? The human mind pushed beyond its limits? A trick of the eye? Or something else entirely, waiting in the mists of ancient sagas? This enigma continues to spark debate, fueling our endless fascination with these legendary Norsemen. If you're hungry for more untold tales from history's most fascinating corners, make sure to follow for another journey into the past.